Solid contact about 5 miles in front of you.
This is the way it goes. This is the way it goes.
All right, all right, all right. Let me cut the music right here. So, how's it going, guys? This is City. Thank you guys for watching. We are on a 15-minute delay, and I actually have a special guest today. 10th Mountains Airbags. Airbags, how you doing, brother?
Good. Yourself, sir.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Looks like the map is about to flip here. Should be a pretty good game. What do you think? Majority of server 3 is 10th Mountain, so these are your boys.
I mean, it's going to be a good fight. I mean, our guys play against each other all the time.
Right.
They know the ins and outs of each other and how they play. So at the end of the day, I mean, it should be a good fight. They just got to win their gunfights. That's what it's going to come down to. I know we got phenomenal squad leaders on both sides, so we're going to see how it goes. It's really going to come down to the gunfights on this one.
Oh yeah, and then we also have with 10th Mountain hosting and having the majority players, we do have 16th IR, which they are a very good team as well. Let's see, make sure I create a lock squad. Oh, I need to go on this side. But 16th IR, are you very familiar with them, airbags?
I'm not as familiar with 16IR as say like Colonel Matthews is.
Yeah.
Colonel Matthews, you know, he knows the majority of the community leaders.
Yeah.
He's got relations with majority of NA teams. So, my understanding, they have pretty good players too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be interesting for sure.
Sweet. So, just getting in. We've got the 10th Mountain boys just over here on the right side. So taking a look at the map, we are playing PHL Night. Your thoughts on the map in general, airbags? What do you think of PHL?
I prefer Purple Heart Line Night over Purple Heart Day.
Day.
Just because the daytime is a recon's just absolute joyful playtime because they can see literally across the map.
Oh my god. Yeah, and looking at the points today, we are casting from the ally side. So it's just me with that admin cam today as airbags I kind of forced him to cast with me. Uh he wouldn't mind playing with his boys, but um it's nice cuz then he knows the guys and he can give them shit on stream when they rewatch this. The allies point, Bloody Ben and Jordan Canal. Ooh, with the midpoint being Carrollton Causeway, and for the access they do have Madeline Bridge and Cabbage Patch. What do you think of this layout, man? It's like a slanted X, I don't know, at least.
I think the Allies have an upper advantage on this one, and the reason being is especially Canal.
Hmm.
Canal's, the only way over is over rivers,
Oh yeah,
so it's an easier defendable point. There's more of a straight line going from the midpoint to their second point, and so I think the Allies have the slight advantage on this one already.
as we lock into this truck right here on the axis, we'll go ahead and see what comes of it. But already looking on the map, it looks like the allies, they're dropping supplies in, what is that, F4. So this bridge will be very critical for them, right? Or at least for the axis to try to take Canal, do you think?
Oh yeah, because there's only like 3 main points that you can cross, and that's going to be the middle bridge, and then you have your smaller bridge up to the east and to the west.
Oh yeah.
So
As we start to see some of the guys start to get out, you see Sparky right there from 10th. A lot of them getting out, but the truck's still going. Tank fire already coming out from the P4. Let's see who's in that tank right here. Hell Siege, any familiar? Grandpa, Oreo.
oh yeah, Grandpa's a really good driver. Oreo's a very good gunner, and Hellsiege's tank commander. That's a deadly combo.
Yeah, it looks like they do have a 75 versus a P4 right now. Looks like the P4 or the 75 is getting hit 6-puck with the Bender or Render
Uh,
and Lemon
so
in the allies.
Yeah, 6-puck. He's a phenomenal tank commander, and hearing some of his comms sometimes is absolutely hilarious, but he gets his guys to move how they want. Render's a newer gunner. He just joined us not that long ago, but 6-puck will get him moving in the right direction, I'm sure.
Right, it does look like the allies does have Poggy near the cap, but the Axis have definitely painted that midpoint on Carrollton Causeway all red or orange. It's looking pretty good. If we look over here on the more eastern side, you do see a lot of allies. I'm not sure about this approach right here. Airbags. 2 garrisons up for the allies right now. A tank. There's probably a recon tank right here because the P4 was on the mid side. But it does look like the Axis takes Carrollton, man. What do you think? The Axis going straight for the point while maybe the allies are playing the longer game.
I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not sure. I know right now they're already capping the second point, so they had guys.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they already had. Oh, I see why. Almighty's over there.
Almighty goes down to the strafing run, but the the Stewart is coming back in a rush right now to see where Ben Pass is. Stewart almost goes into the water right there. Wait, Yeah, that is the Stewart. Sorry, the Star. Star gets me all the time, but I think they have a OP over here. Let's see. Yep, that is an OP right there. I wonder who the squad lead is. Maybe Almighty.
Yeah, Almighty's gonna be the squad lead. Those are primarily our EU guys.
You've got Nadig.
The fact that Nadig just spawned in as AT, that Stewart's gonna be in trouble. You really gotta worry about him when it comes to rockets.
And just like that, Nadig does take down the Stewart, and the Allies are in big trouble. If we look at the map right now, you know, you've got Matthews actually in the back right there, making sure they don't get swept right here. We look down, we have Bubba and Augie also running back, but it's looking pretty good for the Axis right now, as they've kind of just rushed the midpoint and taken control with. And oh, it looks like Mike is the squad lead, so Mike coming in and already at Jordan Canal.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Mike was squad leading tonight. That's not he's a tech sergeant, so he's in charge of like a platoon.
Yeah.
So he must be squad leading for the easy guys today. Our easy guys are
Your however you guys
our
name
EU
your
guys.
Yeah.
We have an EU section and we have an NA section.
Okay.
And because our EU guys in this time, a lot of them can't play as much because of how late it is over there.
Right. But much appreciated for them to be playing today. You know, it's very late over there. It does look like Bubba and Augie are right there. You do see Matthews out in the distance as Hans Otto is trying to make his way west to start pushing up. Looks like artillery is starting to come out. Let's see the map. 3 guns for the Allies. It's desperate times, right? Airbags?
Well, alright, so we have already guys that's what they love to do.
Yeah.
They love to play arties, so what they're probably doing is 3 one-man, and all 3 guns have 1 guy on it. They're loading and firing.
As we get down here, we do see the arty being very effective right now. Poggy is really getting deep in there. He sees Hans, but does not take. Oh, he doesn't take down Hans, as Hans wins the trade. But Matthews is right here. Mark's coming down for a transport truck. Not very important, but Hans is definitely a factor right here, as he is trying to work his way. I believe the green flare is Allies, right? And then the red is oh, a big spawn wave coming in at Canal right now.
Yeah.
If you look at the very top to our left right there, you do see Starsky's out on that east side, but the Allies trying to push. Oh my god, that satchel was definitely from what was his name?
Hans Otto.
Hans. So that taking out at least like what, maybe 6 players.
Yeah, it looks to be. I know right now it looks like Artie's dropping smokes in, so we're about to have a ginormous push from the Allies.
We could go ahead and get a little bit deeper here as we kind of look in. Rockets coming out from the Allies, but the Axis, you know, trying to do their best to defend right now. Out there in the distance, you do see Krusty as a spotter. He's going to meet RDHD, but I think it's a good recovery, a good reset from the Allies right now, as artillery helping them push the point again. But man, that's a lot of guys.
There's another big spawn wave, but you already see 3 drop right off rip.
OP does get burned right next to Nadig. You do see Pexaku A great rocket from Natick taking out one of the Allies players. But Backslapper out there with the what is it, the FG42? I love that
That's
gun.
what it sounds like.
Yeah, I love that gun, bro. I'm not the best with it, but I love the sound of it. Just personally. I do love my Car 98s though.
See, I prefer the M1 Grand over the Car 98.
Oh yeah.
I also prefer the Gouvert over it.
But yeah, taking a look at it, the Allies do have a very good control of the point right now. They will recap Jordan Canal, but from here on, with an hour and 17 minutes, I think we're gonna have a pretty good game. And as I was talking to you and Matthews earlier, you said the Axis was pretty stacked with more of your experienced players.
Yeah, we have a little bit more experience, more people that play competition on the
Axis side.
Axis side. But we have, if you look, you see there's a lot of newer people on both sides.
Yeah.
So with that, you know, they're getting to know the game, they're learning the game, and they're playing with us in events. So
sorry about
that
that,
takes
but
a little bit.
this
No, you're
is
good.
this is definitely the right event. And if you guys don't know what this is Friday Night Fights presented by the embassy, and it's every Friday at the same time. I think it's what, like 9 EST Eastern time.
Yes.
And yeah, last week it was Thanksgiving's, so they did like a little smaller one, but it's looking really good for the Axis right now, as they do have control of the midpoint. Take a look at the Gary situation. No garrison yet at Jordan. But they do have one behind.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe they have the distance. They should be putting one up.
Yeah.
But they do have the triangle effect for it. So they have, you know, they have a Gary out to the east, the northeast, and the northwest.
We'll go ahead and zoom over here and see if the Allies over here are gonna push this bridge. I think, me personally, if the Allies can take control of this bridge and maybe, you know, get like a 76 or something, 1 or 2, to take control of this, could be pretty good. A 76 is right here. He is getting shot. So once he peaks this little curve right here, let's see who's in there. McMacy, Aqua, and Pepper from 16th.
Those are all 60. Yeah. I don't know how those guys play, so I can't give you an honest answer on that.
Yeah. We do see some of the 16th guys on attack. So you see Gabe from 16th, Trash Pirate, and Grant, and Cerberus. But if you look at the defensive squads, I mean, Lord Black, there's Shade Out, Cheater, Sparky. Any familiar names? Are those your more defensive players?
The one squad that you see that's got Blurb, Staff Sergeant Blurb over there.
Yep.
He's their squad lead. They're a really, really good defensive squad.
Copy.
They
Solid.
focus on that a lot. So
would you say that that Blurb, his play style is more like aggressive, or like, I mean, not to like give too much out, but then like you guys have some of those wildcats that just love like, oh, let me go find their OPs or something like that, or like you have the other guys that like, oh, I like to play in the circle more, or
we have, I mean,
it all varies.
All in all intent, we have very well-rounded people.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that like to do all kinds of different things, either attack, defense, you know, just a whole bunch. though. With that being said, you know, there's no telling who's gonna switch. They can switch at any time.
I do hear I believe a Greyhound is right here. We do have Texas, Tyson, and Bowler. He is getting engaged, maybe by a Panther. He is marked.
Yeah, he's. Texas is a very, very, very aggressive tank player.
2 shots coming out from the Axis, and that was inevitable. Even though how fast the Greyhound is. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Axis are working with. Does look like they got 1 Panther with Oreo and Hellsiege. I believe there was another one. Oh, they have 2 Panthers. Whoa. With Lionel, Jaeger, and Butters.
So it's interesting to see because the Lionel and Jaeger are both TCs. They're tank commanders.
Oh, okay. And
So they're playing in the same tank. That's interesting.
Looking back at this bridge right here, I forgot what they call this in the actual point. Because this is a point, right? For the second point? What is it?
It is.
Dove
and I can't
Bridge?
remember the name.
I think it's Dove Bridge right here.
I think it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't play a lot of Purple Heart Lane in general. It's not my favorite map, but the nighttime is definitely better than the daytime. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. It might be looking like the Axis. They will be trying to push up those 2 Panthers and help their guys to push up Canal. I don't see any Panthers lining up on this side. There is a bridge that they can cross right here. I'm not sure if you guys practice a lot of AT guns, but I don't see an actual AT gun for the Allies, especially on PHL.
Yeah. The problem with the nighttime when it comes to AT guns is your sight distance with it. It's not the best. But I mean, our guys, they do use AT guns. It's just certain people prefer to have the bazooka.
Hans taking out 2 people right there as he starts to get closer to this OP. I'm not sure if that's Axis artillery coming in. It does look like a bombing run is coming in. Let's see where that is coming in at.
It's definitely going to be Axis. It is coming across the point.
There's nobody there. Airbags. You hate to see it, man.
Real upset about that one.
So the actual commander for the Allies today is Havoc. Oh shit! What in the world? Oh, sorry
well,
about that.
that was a Axis bombing run.
Yeah.
So I have no idea who the commander is for Axis. We can't see that unless you find them randomly.
Yeah. If we take a look over here, it does look like the Allies have made some progress. Blurb Squad is starting to get pushed up. As you see some of the 16th IR guys on the west side right there. You do see Rampage. He is a squad lead right next to Sparky over there. But Sparky is a MG in that house. But it's looking good for the Allies, right? What do you think?
I think they're making good progress right now onto this point. They need to clear out the point. They need to clear the objectives. Seeing that right there, seeing Evo push into the back like that, that's about to create some issues. If no one has noticed them yet, because I mean, he's very good at moving his guys around too, and he's really good shot too, so you got to worry about that. And then I know Slick is his ASL. He's a really good player too.
They're moving really fast as nobody is there to get them. There is a bombing run on the point. But just as the Axis bombing run was, there's nobody there.
Yeah. Most of the fighting's gonna happen over this town because once you lose this town, it just becomes a meat grind to get across the bridge to try to take the middle point.
We'll go ahead and stick over here by Canal, as the Allies are struggling again to hold that bridge. Looks like Blurb is doing a pretty good job with his squad. But right here, Borgnam, Mithril, and Slick going up against McConnell, Maxaroni, and what was that, Private Bacon? Oh my god, Evil taking down 2 people.
Yeah, Evo's, like I said earlier, he's a really good shot, so him being in a backline like that might create some issues.
It does look like artillery smoke is coming down. Is that from the Axis? You can see where the guns are pointing. Maybe from the Allies, so they can push up. But they are contesting Jordan Canal. It's kind of been back and forth, but then more of the Axis knocking on the front door right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, Evo sees that OP.
Let's go ahead and go down with Evo and see if Bones or Maxaroni can get him. He is right there in pretty good position with Merlin. He does take down Bones. Maxaroni's probably running for cover, maybe a different angle. But just like you said, Evo's got his eyes on the spawn.
Yeah, so as these guys spawn in on OP, he's gonna start trying to take them out one by one until he can move up to it.
He does go down by Maxaroni. He does have the bar, but Merlin is just right behind him. McConnell is trying to back him up over here. Not too much people, but this area right here is just gonna be so tough for the Axis if they don't have smoke or at least armor. Trying to push up with them.
That'll be a ginormous meat grind too when artillery starts hitting that point.
Gonna get right here as Hans is pulling up to Big Tex. Big Tex does not know where he's at. Hans taking him down, man. Not to be a Hans fanboy, but he's getting really good angles on this attack as he's had pretty little resistance. A precision strike does try to come down on this Panther. You see Jaeger. Was it Jaeger, Butters, and Lionel? They are pushing to attack. We go over to the around Dove Bridge area. Let's see. Oh, they have made progress right here. Airbags.
Yeah, they have. With them making that progress, all they've got to do is clear the way to start pushing to the point now. Getting across that next bridge is going to be their next milestone.
Right. It's looking right here. We're going to have some close combat. They do have a spotter with them next to this bridge. So, you know, maybe sending up a flare, knowing where the enemy is coming from, could be really useful right here.
The spotter just drowned.
He's never gonna outlive that one. Tank wise for the Allies, it doesn't look like there's a tank. Their fuel's at 720, so they have enough for a 76. Let's see.
I'm confused why.
We got Render, we've got Lemon back here. I think Pepper's back here. Tariga.
T Riga he's one of the arty guys. I don't know why they're not hopping in that tank. They might be trying to decide who's gonna get the tank.
So speaking of tanks, Lionel and his squad right here. Yeah, he is the tank commander. So Lionel's Panther is pushing up with RDHD and Polish. Polish is a squad lead, so he is able to put down an OP if needed. But the only man or the only men that are there is Big Tex on the MG on the top side right there, and Matthews that I literally just cast a curse them right there. Literally right as I said his name, it goes down. But we do have is it Eichlin? Eichlin. We'll go ahead and stick to him and see what he's working with right here. He is on defense as an AT, so that Panther is right directly in front of him. They've got a tank marker on this side. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, there is a tank on that side as well. Taking a look at it, man, I think, you know, they've got the recon going out over here, but what's going on back here? That's what I'm wondering.
I think they were waiting for the 76 to come off of spawn. They didn't want the medium.
Oh, okay. But man, it might be a little too late, as they've got one Panther right there. They should have a second one somewhere right here, unless that one was the same one. But the allies are definitely losing Canal right now. You take a look at the last point, no access on that side, but that Panther is literally holding them, man. I mean, in a situation like this, do you send all your AT guys? Do you build the AT gun? You know, or
If I was Colonel Matthews right now, I'd probably be telling Foggy, hey, we've got to do something with this tank. So probably AT gun if can. Send the 76 up to hit it, because the 76 can take it as long as, you know, it can get that second shot off before they get their reload.
Yep.
Because the Panther has that 6-second reload right now, and it's kind of made tanks a little busted right now.
Yeah, it's definitely really tough when it comes to at least going up against a Panther, and then especially if you have two Panthers on the point, or just having to deal with, you know, it's in my opinion, man, it's gonna be really tough for the allies. It does look like their 76 and their 75 are making their way to Bloody. They are gonna be coming from this side over here, airbags.
Yeah, they're bringing both of them. Hopefully they can distract the Panther with the 75s, and the 76 can get their shots off.
And there we have it. We do have 59 minutes left to go in the match, so it's still very early. It's still a lot of time, but the Axis are just pushing really hard and doing well right now. With the they're already capping the last point. Yeah, they're doing really well on, you know, controlling their key points to either defending or attacking, man, because right now the allies, they gotta kick it into gear. Looking at the garrisons, they do still have 2 garrisons right now, and tank support is incoming. It looks like there is recon maybe avoiding them. A bombing run coming in. It's going to take out quite a bit of people.
Oh, there we go.
That's
a big bombing run.
Oh yeah. So the commander for the Axis doing a great job of you know, timing that bombing run. I believe the garrison does go down, so this is gonna be tough. Once Evo gets an OP in there, man, it's gonna be rough. He's looking at Matthews, I think. No, he's not looking at Matthews.
No, he's not looking. He's looking looking at the spawn wave coming in. The commander for Axis is actually Almighty. He was on point earlier. I guess they didn't have a commander off rip, so he went and become commander. Because at the beginning of the game, you remember I said Almighty's there. He was a squad lead.
Right.
Because I have our Archon pulled up and I'm watching stats go.
It does look like they have put up a garrison, but Evo is just cleaning up house on this garrison. What is that, Nick though? Oh my god, he's just gonna Corsair, what are you doing, Corsair? He's just laying down as Evo is taking down the garrison, and he does take down the Axis. Wait,
That was an airhead that he took down. He was laying and waiting for.
Right. I thought Corsair was getting shot by one of the other 10th members. I was like, wait, well, is he shooting at him just because he got up? But yeah, still no garrison on the point of Bloody Bend. We do have, let's see, sorry about this, airbags. Dog Squad and Charlie Squad, they do have OPs right there, so it's still defendable. Still can be defended. Out in the distance, you do see Matthews over there with Blackjack and Poggy on that east side, as maybe they try to work up and clear out the some of the rats that are in this little swamp that we have here.
That's a hard thing to charge across.
Grant is actually at Canal with Trash Pirate.
It looks like he just took down a crewman of a tank. They probably got a tank that's hurt down there that was trying to repair.
Is it stuck?
No, it's probably down in the ditch trying to. What they want to do is they try to put the tank in the lowest area so that way it's harder to hit.
Ah, okay. I believe he is getting engaged by the 76. If we look on the map right here, no, the 75. Oh, the 76 should be just right here. Yep, you see him out in the distance. Oh my god, and he gets satcheled by Slick 47. That's a big play from Slick right there, taking down the only 76.
Yeah, Lionel's by himself now, so he's got to wait for his crew members to spawn in. Either he has to get out by himself and try to repair the tank or stay in it.
It does look like Trash Pirate is right there. A rocket coming out. Deflection. Great turn by Lionel right there. His turret is faced at 6 o'clock, so all he has is that MG. It does look like RDHD 1992 is gonna come there with a little torch.
Yeah, they really need that repair. He needs the rest of his crew members too. It's hard to one-man that Panther.
Yeah. Jordan Canal already being taken by the Axis. Doesn't look like anybody is defending it. We do see our second Panther just right here on defense. Let's see, did you see the name? Serial, the Howitzer, and was it non-edible?
Yeah, Howitzer's a newer guy.
Yeah.
So they're probably going through with him, teaching him and playing with him.
I'm
Although they are
surprised.
starting to get cap pressure.
Yeah, they definitely have the numbers right now to do that soft cap, but literally like only 2 guys on Axis.
Well, I think when the spotter come through earlier, he may have taken out the Gary.
The garrison.
Yeah, and now the point is being hammered by Artie. So while it's being hammered by Artie, oh, that was actually a smart play for Lionel to jump into the gunner seat while RDHD's repairing.
Yeah, it does look like a lot of AT is around him. we saw 180 guy Patriot is trying to make his way up there. I'm surprised there's no smoke headed his way. We do have a Allies bombing run that is going to be coming down from Havoc. This might be a good one.
Probably gonna get. Yep, got 1, 2.
Ooh, right now there is two Panthers right here. Patriot does get 1 rocket into the side of the Panther. And if we look over here, oh, that second rocket does deflect. Oh, a long-range rocket from Ickland.
Yeah.
Hitting
He
the-
hit him in the tracks though.
Yeah. Just as we say, or just as I say that it's the Axis are doing very well. The Allies are coming back together. I think it's still fair game. Like I said, it's a lot of time, but the Allies, they just can't seem to keep their armor up as the Axis. They've got the advantage, at least on that side. Airbags.
Yeah, the problem is the imbalance of tanks. 2 Panthers on the field at the same time. That's really hard to deal with. Gonna have multiple 76s. You're gonna have to have help from AT. It's hard to fight 2 Panthers at one time.
Yeah, especially with the Partners, I believe. Lionel's Panther is still up as he's heading over to pick up Butters right now. Man, he was literally like right by himself. Not to say that the Allies haven't tried to actually get it taken down. It's just good play from I think it's RDHD to repair it, and Lionel keeping his tank alive. Ooh, that was a great RD hit right there.
That already shell hurt.
Yeah, even you felt it, huh, airbags? He's like,
Oh.
oh my god. Whoever's on RD for Allies is really good right now. It's Manly
Yeah, Manly,
and
the second gun,
T-Riga.
T-Rig.
Yeah.
T-Rig is really good. There are arty guys, they live, breathe, and eat those arty guns all day, every day.
Mm. We do see flares coming out from the Allies right here, and still no cap progress on Canal for the Allies, but there's like a little fight that's going on over here. Maybe this is mainly for map control, but what do you think?
I think it's
What's your take?
the Allies. I think the Allies are trying to pre-prep for when they do take the point back, that they can go ahead and start getting ready to push into the next point. Because once you have them on the back foot, you've got to keep that pressure. Just keep it going.
Looking from afar right here, it does look like cap progress is coming in for the Allies. You see Mass, Conwar, Bones, Drazar. You know, they're storming Canal, but just right behind them on the opposite side, you've got Cheater, you know, Mudborn, Quick Draw, and Big Nasty. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough fight right here. Let's go ahead and get in. Check this out right here.
I know Polish right now is screaming, help, I got a bunch of infantry, help.
Polish is a squad lead, but luckily Lionel and Jaeger and you know, RDHD. Conwar, you think he's got it? He's got 1 rocket, so he doesn't have enough to take it down.
Well, Well, the thing is they've got RDHD riding the back of that Panther, so now they've got constant repairs at all times.
Oh yeah.
They can almost. Oh, RDHD goes down. I know sometimes when you're riding on the back of these tanks, and when they put it in reverse, sometimes it'll actually kill you. I've noticed before. I've had
Really?
it happen. But you have to be like in the perfect lay down spot for that to happen. And I guess he hit it because I've had it happen to me once before. It's just a weird glitch. I'm assuming Almighty just put up a reinforce.
Just to at least halt the progress right here.
Yeah.
I think is it Drazar or Drazar? I believe there's
Drazar, yeah.
there's an allied, yeah, there's a OP right there. Ooh, this could be, if Polish is able to push up and maybe get like a nade or something in there, could take it down. Oh, there's a couple of OPs at Canal for the allies.
Yeah, but they're getting dangerously close now. Polish is right there on top of them.
Yeah.
And Polish probably just popped that OP right now. I don't know if you made it to it or not.
There you go. I think Quick Draw does take down one OP next to Starskis. But the Axis doing a really good job of controlling the hard cap, but the Allies making progress on that east side right there where you see Trash, Bubba, Spavers, and Matthews. They did have I believe a Gary marked over there, and so
yeah,
that
they're probably trying to clear out that side of the field and push in and sweep across. Because you keep beating your head off the same direction, it's going to be easy to defend.
they're exactly on the money right here. Just a little bit, a little bit more southwest.
Yeah, just a hair.
Oh no, it's moving away from it. Just a small one. Grant does go down, but nobody really too close to that garrison. We do have some guys in the back right here. From 16th, we've got Koopsta and Patriot. Is Patriots 10th, right?
Yeah.
He has an AT. If he has a rocket, dude. I don't think he sees it though. But
You
it's
gotta remember,
possible,
too,
right?
I mean, it's possible, but with it being nighttime, it's a lot harder to see
Yeah.
that. So they may not see it. Does
Looks
sound
like
an Axis bombing run coming in.
Yeah. I also do want to thank you today, Airbags, for joining me, man. I kind of took you hostage, but you know, thanks you and Matthews for letting me stream server 3 today. It's long overdue, and it's nice to see the friendly competition within your team, your clan.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you streaming for us.
Yeah, man.
You know, this is more of, I get to watch our guys from my overview and get to see how they're playing. I like our guys to have fun. I like our guys to enjoy it and play together. So, and with our numbers, you know, we can field this many people and play against each other.
Yeah. If you guys want more information, you guys could always just search up 10th Mountain. You guys have a website and all that, right?
Yes, we do.
So if you guys are watching this VOD on YouTube or on Twitch, Airbags could direct you. I don't know if you want to drop the link.
I will drop our Discord. I will DM it to you
Yeah,
right now.
and then I'll put it in the comments below if you guys want more information. But Matthews and Airbags, they've been very, very kind people to me. So I appreciate you guys, man. But back to the game right here. Axis, they've got a squad. They've got a Panther on this little canal road. It is being marked by Charlie Squad Lead, but
Can you zoom in right there next to where Matthews is? It looks like there was a blueprint for it looked like to be an AT gun. Yeah,
take a
Concord
look?
just put up a blueprint.
oh yeah, you can kind of see it out there in the green. I believe this who thinks what is Lionel. So Conwar putting the blueprint. It's still only a blueprint, but that could be very helpful, especially with the Axis armor being very dominant in this match so far.
And they just had a supply guy come in, so they're probably building that right now.
Go ahead and take a look right here. They are working together to put it up. You do see some of the armor guys are from 16th at that left spawn, but this armor is literally like helping the Axis kind of just gain more ground. Yeah,
They stuck that AT gun behind a vehicle, a blown up vehicle, too. So this will be real interesting to see. They should be loaded, and as soon as it comes around the corner, it's gonna be like, oh no.
we do have Conmore on that AT gun, just like Airbag said. It is behind that. That's one of those structures that you can't get rid of on the map.
Yeah, so it'll provide him a little bit of cover if the tank accidentally smacks it. It'll give him time to reload and put another shell in it.
We'll take a little close-up look right here. Killam, Lord Black, and a Quick Draw making good work of this little house. A lot of smoke right here. Killam does take down Bubba. A lot of grenades coming out, but maybe if the allies, you know, Starskis is able to push up, maybe satchel that hedge right there and kind of just back off, or like just kamikaze in there. Oh no, the Panther is moving up,
Coming down the road.
but the
gotta
AT
get
gun
that
is
gun
faced the wrong.
turned.
Yeah, the AT gun is faced the wrong way.
Eh. I wonder how.
Man, the Allies' artillery is on point so far, man. Not too sure what's going on with the Axis, but oh, Polish taking down one guy. Oh, he doesn't see the other guy. Polish going down by Poggy, man. You guys could clip that and share it to one another. But Poggy being really sneaky. He is an AT. Looks like the tank is getting engaged by a jumbo right here. If we go back a little bit, let's go ahead and take a look at the 76. 76 from the 16th IR guys.
Oh yeah.
We look at their POV. They're shooting straight into the trees right here, but go ahead and take at the top view. I think they're engaging Jaegers and Lionel. Oh, they're kind of off.
Yeah, they are.
Panther is right there. Panther cannot see because of that hedgerow directly in front of us. But the 76 is shooting at infantry. Man, this... Oh.
Just to give you a little heads up, the Artie guys, T Riga,
Yeah.
he's sitting at 43 kills currently.
43 kills. Wow. And we're just a little over halfway of the match here. The 76 is really hurt right now as he is engaging the... Oh, this is it for the 76. But we do have a Corsair. Let's see if Lionel or Jaeger comes out. Oh no, he puts it on the bottom. Lionel taking down Corsair, but the satchel, I believe it's on the ground right here. Yes, yes it is. Yo, this would be a fucking miracle, bro. If the tank is not
Yeah, they
moving back.
up.
The tank is not backing up. Conwar is gonna die. Let's see. He doesn't pull out a. I don't know if he's trying to. Oh, dude. Rest in peace, Conwar.
And Pastor.
It's that good old team kill right there. But looking at the map, man, 2 garrisons over here. With the, you know, you've got Grant over here building this Gary. It's not that the allies aren't trying. It's just the Axis are just they're hitting all the check boxes, right? Airbags.
Oh yeah.
They're just.
Oh yeah, the Axis or the map control and winning gunfights right now. I'm looking at the scoreboard right now, and Hans Otto, he's sitting at 52 kills. Evo's at 45. You know, those are the top 2 for Axis currently. And then the top 2 for Allies is the RDT Riga and Big Tex, who's an MG. So, I mean, those guys are putting in a lot of kills. I know the tankers are putting in a lot of kills right now.
Oh yeah. It does look like a bombing run is incoming.
I think he just got that, whatever that was. Either that was a
Maybe a Gary that they were targeting. I did see supplies come down here for the Axis. Oh. Sorry about the wobbliness. Might be an OP right here.
yeah, it's a OP.
No, it's a Gary.
Yeah, it's a Gary. It looked like an OP for half a second there.
Yeah, it was like super zoomed in. Let's see. The Gary getting nearly taken out by the allies, but just missing it by a hair from Commander Havoc right there. But artillery for the allies, it's locked on to that. As we keep the camera right here, and we'll take a look at the Gary placements right here. Airbags, what do you think, man? Just looking at this map right now.
I think they need. We're looking low on Gary's really. The one Gary is in the red zone. It probably should have been pushed back a little bit, but it's also kind of far all the way to the east.
Right.
I mean, they're running a lot further distance than you would expect, but I mean, they're still putting in work.
Yeah, they are. Pepper and Aqua from 16th in the Stewart right here could be very helpful to maybe taking out Texaku and Quick Draw. Texaku going down to maybe Rampage or Conwar, but I know Rampage just took down Mike right there. Killam and Hans are right behind him. Hans with a great satchel earlier in the game, but you know, Conwar and Rampage and stuff, they're in great position to defend for the moment. Texaku being a squad lead, he does have a outpost just right here where Phoenix body just disappeared. Maybe if Reborn is able to get over there, or what is that, retry?
It looks like a retry. I think he just joined us today, so.
Oh, okay.
I think his name was Retry.
Lord Black
That's
and
holding.
oh, it does.
Oh, there goes. It just went down. Gabe got the OP. Anybody that's holding our recruit tags, they're new.
Okay,
So,
okay.
If
That-
you see RCT, they're newer.
Okay, okay. I'm not too familiar with like the whole with that stuff.
Well,
The
we
ranking
pride
system.
ourselves. Yeah, we pride ourselves on being a realism unit.
Yeah.
So, like when you see our ranks and stuff, it's pretty much what they do within the unit. So like you see, like Matthews, he's Colonel Matthews, he's top dog.
Yeah.
16th IR, I don't know if their rank structures work the same as ours.
Right.
But I know they're a realism unit too, so they hold ranks similar to ours.
Right. And we do have a garrison right here for the allies. But Evo, man, he's been on point. You weren't kidding when you said he was one of your good players. Oh,
That looked like a precision strike, and it sounded like it took out a vehicle.
let's see. There is a 75 coming out of mid spawn. There's a Stewart and a recon tank from Bowler and Tyson. Just over there. Bloody Ben is filled with red dots. Airbags. We move away for just a second, and the Axis, wasting no time. Commander Almighty is with them, you know, staring at the map and you know, doing commander things. But let's see.
Almighty's a very aggressive player, so
Go ahead and lock onto Matthews right here and get his little spotlight. I don't believe in the curse. He's got grenades out. He's getting shot. Rockets coming out from the allies right here, but oh, it's gonna be tough. Quick draw does take him out, as he kind of knew where it was. An airhead coming out from the Axis onto the last point. The midpoint is contested. There is a enemy bombing run, so a Axis bombing run incoming. Be sure to see it right here. Reborn goes down. Sack Slapper just below it, but I believe there's a Stewart just right here, just trying to hold as much. There is a reinforce as well, but it's not looking too good. Airbags.
I think that the commander mistimed his bombing run with the airhead drop, because I think he took his own airhead out by accident.
Oh my god. A big spawn wave from the allies as they try to get back, but you know, looking at, there's no OPs. There's a Stewart, but it's not exactly on the point. I think a satchel going off, I believe. What do you think? Quick Draw might have done that. He's
I think I seen Quick Draw running it in earlier with as an assault, so he probably just took that out. But
right.
I
And-
think unfortunately where that Gary's place, there's not really a way across unless it's that little wooden wall that goes across the river, so
Yeah, it's looking really rough for the allies right now, as the game has lasted for at least an hour. So not to say that the allies didn't fight all the way. I think the Axis just kind of came in a little bit more stronger. You look at the points too; it's pretty even. I mean, maybe with the allies having an advantage.
yeah, I think the Allies did have an advantage for placement. I just think that the Axis had better map control there.
Yeah, and that's gonna seal the deal right there with the Axis winning 5-0 to the allies. Almighty did pretty good on some of the calls. His squad leads definitely were pushing the front line a lot. What did you think overall of the game and what you saw, man?
I mean, I think I think it was a hard fight all the way to the end. I mean, it's an hour-long fight. I would have liked it seen go down to the last second, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good fight. Just the Axis had better map control.
Yeah.
Map control is key to this game.
They did come in strong and really push that hard cap. There were a lot of allies on the east. I could kind of get what they were trying to do, but it maybe the timing wasn't as good as they would think it was.
Yeah, I mean,
This is one of the good side of these FNF is that it's literally like free training because you're playing with comp players and you're playing with the community. That it's I always call it's a better version of a pub game because you won't have to ask
Oh, yeah.
to build Garys or anything or ask somebody to defend because but yeah, every Friday the embassy. Thank you again, Airbags, for joining me in the cast today. It was a pleasure to have you and kidnap you.
oh, well, I appreciate you having me here and appreciate you casting this for us.
Yeah, and I would also like to thank the Embassy FNF and Matthews for hooking me up with the admin cam, and 10th Mountain and 16th IR. GG's, guys. That'll be it for me tonight. Airbags, you have any last words?
Well, if anybody that's watching wants to be part of a community, realism unit, City's got our Discord link. Come join us. Come talk to us. See if you would be interested and you like it. Good group of guys that we play with. So it's a lot of fun.
There you go. And once again, my name's City. You just watched Friday Night Fights. This is server 3, hosted by 10th Mountain, and yeah, they're one of the weekly server hosts every week. They basically fill up their own server with their own guys, so it's pretty nice. So this is my first time casting them, and yeah, it was a good one. But you guys have a good night. I do have some matches this weekend, but just check my Twitch for that, and then the VODs will be on YouTube. So thank you guys again for watching, and have a good one.